Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Osama Shab. Dense fog has engulfed Delhi and NCR, severely impacting flight operations at the Indira Gandhi International Airport. The reduced visibility has affected over 450 flights, with 19 flights diverted and many more running behind schedule. 48 flights have been cancelled and 496 flights have been delayed till now. Meanwhile, the railways have also been affected due to the dense fog, resulting in 39 trains running late or delayed, and the timings of 23 trains changed.
Blanket of fog has engulfed Delhi and adjoining areas in northern India, leading to travel delays and chaos. According to sources, in total of 19 flights have been diverted and 48 cancelled, and 496 flights have been delayed till now. Dozens of trains have also been rescheduled or are running late. Now, India's weather department has said that foggy conditions are likely to continue for the next days. Also, the IMD has issued a yellow alert for tomorrow, stating that the dense fog conditions will prevail. India's weather, dense fog is common at this time of the year in Delhi and other parts of northern India as the region grapples with an intense cold wave. Many flights have been affected due to reduced visibility. Also, what we are learning from the sources is that 19 flights have been diverted due to fog. Many trains coming to and departing from Delhi are delayed. According to Northern Railways, 39 trains are running late, while the schedules of 23 trains have been affected. Now, dense fog is common at this time of the year in Delhi and other parts of northern India, as the region is grappling with intense cold wave, also dipping temperatures, dipping mercury, and also the fog is creating a big issue regarding the transportation, not just in Delhi NCR, but also in northern India if we talk collectively. And in large, also what we're seeing is that the IMD has issued yellow alert, not just for Delhi, but also for Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh, stating that these states might face the issue of low visibility and reduced visibility for tomorrow also. And because what we're also seeing is that these past few days have, in fact, Delhi has experienced large, hours, few hours, longest hours of reduced visibility, because of which flights are being delayed.
Well, the BJP has released the first list of its candidates for the upcoming assembly elections in Delhi. The party has released names of candidates who would be contesting on 29 seats out of the total 70 seats in the national capital. Former BJP MP Parvesh Sahib Singh Verma, he will be contesting against the former Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal from the New Delhi seat. Ramesh Bidhuri, who was the BJP MP from South Delhi till 2024, he will be contesting from the Kalkaji constituency against Chief Minister Atishi. And an Aam Aadmi Party event was halted by the police in Delhi. This event was organized by Punjabi Academy in Chief Minister Atishi's constituency in Kalkaji. This event was halted by Delhi police due to the lack of proper permission, is what the police is saying. The police arrived at this venue, stopped the event and asked the crowd to disperse. According to the police, a casual performance license is necessary for any public event or entertainment. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party, it alleges that this event was stopped on behest of Ramesh Bidhuri. Aam Aadmi Party also said that this shows the anti-Sikh mentality of the BJP.
हाँ, ये पंजाबी अकेडमी के द्वारा आम आदमी पार्टी का एक प्रोग्राम था यहाँ पे, उसको देखने के लिए हम सभी लोग आए थे काफ़ी संख्या में। लेकिन यहाँ के पता लगा प्रोग्राम डिले हो रहा है। उसका जब कारण जानने की कोशिश करी तो देखा बहुत अधिक तादाद में यहाँ पुलिस बल तैनात था। इन सब ने जाना, ऐसा मालूम चला है कि यहाँ पे इनके पास पुलिस की परमिशन नहीं थी। परमिशन तो छोड़ो, इन्होंने यहाँ पे इंटीमेशन तक नहीं दे रखा था। ऐसा लगता है ये आम आदमी पार्टी की गुंडागर्दी चल रही है। हम सत्ता में हैं तो हम जो मर्जी कुछ भी कर सकते हैं।
The Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP are engaged in a heated war of words as Delhi prepares for elections. The BJP has accused the Aam Aadmi Party of mismanaging Delhi's finances, while also taking a dig at the Aam Aadmi Party with the Sheesh Mahal comment. In response, the Aam Aadmi Party has alleged that protests against them are being staged by BJP and the Congress workers. The party has also criticized the BJP for only offering slogans rather than actual solutions. Here's a report.
कुछ कट्टर बेईमान लोगों ने दिल्ली को आप आपदा में धकेल दिया।
The political tension in Delhi continues to escalate, with AAP facing a fresh barrage of accusations from the BJP.
आप आपदा बनकर दिल्ली पर टूट पड़ी है।
A day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi dubbed AAP an Aapada for the city, the BJP has stepped up its attack, focusing on the financial mismanagement under Delhi's AAP government.
Financially, Delhi was considered as one of the most efficient and prominent state. आम आदमी पार्टी सरकार को यह सत्ता मिली तो दिल्ली प्रॉफिट का बजट हुआ करता था। यह वर्ष 2024-25 पहला वर्ष होने जा रहा है जब दिल्ली घाटे की तरफ बढ़ रहा है।
There were also protests outside the former Chief Minister's house today. A group of women from Punjab gathered outside his residence, accusing him of not fulfilling his promises.
इलेक्शन आता है, एक नया वादा हमारे सामने आ जाता है, लेकिन मिलता हम लोगों को कुछ भी नहीं है।
लेकिन आज आप यहाँ पर क्यों पहुँची हैं? मतलब इसका प्रोटेस्ट
लोगों को वादा किया गया 1000 रुपए का, 3 साल से हम लोगों को तो मिला नहीं है। आप दिल्ली में बोल रहे 2100 रुपए देंगे, पहले हमारा तो दे दो।
Kejriwal said the protests were politically motivated.
वो इन्हीं की महिलाएं हैं, पंजाब की महिलाएं नहीं है, पंजाब की सारी महिलाएं हमारे साथ हैं। उनको आम आदमी पार्टी पे भरोसा है।
एक शीश महल बनाया।
Adding to the controversy, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has intensified the attack on Kejriwal. The BJP claims Kejriwal spent 45 crore rupees of public money to refurbish what they have dubbed his Sheesh Mahal.
मैं आपको पूछना चाहता हूं कि आपने क्या किया, इसका जरा हिसाब दिल्ली वासियों को दीजिएगा।
Shah's attack comes a day after the Prime Minister said he too could have built a Sheesh Mahal for himself, but he chose to build homes for the poor.
BJP promised everything. BJP didn't do anything. So BJP has no moral authority to question Arvind Kejriwal. Prime Minister comes and gives such slogans. And every time these slogans were picked up by BJP and they campaigned throughout the elections on the basis of these slogans. However, if you look at all the 3 elections in Delhi, 2015, 2020 and this 2025, Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal has fought their elections on the basis of the work they have done.
The war of words between Prime Minister Modi and Kejriwal is intensifying as both parties gear up for elections. The political landscape in Delhi is becoming a battleground with new posters appearing every day.
With the Delhi elections just around the corner, the city's future financial health and political direction remains hotly contested. Now, one thing is clear is that the coming weeks is going to see fierce campaigning, more protest and continued allegations between both parties as they both gear up for the political battle. With camera person Prem Singh, this is Anushka Garg for NDTV.
In yet another round in the face-off over the Constitution, both the BJP and Congress, they are taking the fight to the people with competing campaigns on the Constitution. Congress will launch a nationwide campaign against what they claim is the insult to Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. The campaign will be called Jai Bapu, Jai Bhim and Jai Constitution campaign. Chaupal and public meetings will be held in every district across the country. The BJP, in fact, has announced that it would launch its own 2-week campaign on January 11th in order to spread awareness about the Constitution and its framer, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar.
एक अभियान शुरू किया जाएगा कांग्रेस पार्टी की तरफ से, जय बापू, जय भीम, जय संविधान। ये अभियान कांग्रेस पार्टी पूरे देश में शुरू करने वाली है। इस अभियान के तहत हर जिले में हम चौपालें लगाएंगे, इस पे चर्चा करेंगे। 26 जनवरी को डॉक्टर अंबेडकर नगर यानी कि मऊ में इसकी एक रैली के रूप में परिणति होगी।
A special investigation team has been formed in order to probe the murder of Chhattisgarh journalist Mukesh Chandrakar, whose body was discovered in a sealed septic tank. It was traced to the premises of a contractor in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district on Friday, 2 days after he was reported missing. 3 people have been held. The death of Mukesh Chandrakar, who was a contributing reporter at NDTV, has sent shockwaves across the region and the Journalism Fraternity, the Press Club of India, as well as the Editors Guild have both demanded justice and protection for journalists.
हमारे साथी मुकेश चंद्राकर की निर्मम हत्या की गई बीजापुर में, और उसके बाद सरकार क्या-क्या अभी कहती है?
मुकेश चंद्राकर जी ने बहुत ही सामर्थ्य के साथ बस्तर में लाल आतंक और नक्सलवाद समाप्त हो, इसके लिए कोशिश की थी। और वो लोग जो ये चाहते हैं कि बस्तर में नक्सलवाद समाप्त ना हो, उन्होंने इनकी हत्या कर दी। कांग्रेस के नेता और ठेकेदार सुरेश चंद्राकर ने षड्यंत्र करके उनकी हत्या की। इसके ठीक बाद पुलिस ने पूरी कार्यवाही करते हुए 3 लोगों को गिरफ्तार कर लिया है। एक जो फरार है उसके लिए 4 टीमें अलग अलग बना करके उनको ठीक जल्द से जल्द गिरफ्तार करने के लिए कोशिश कर रहे हैं। वो हो भी जाएंगे गिरफ्तार। 11 सदस्यीय SIT का गठन कर दिया गया है मयंक गुर्जर IPS के नेतृत्व में, और ये अपना काम करेगी। हमने सोचा है कि 4 हफ्ते में ही इसकी जांच की प्रक्रिया पूरी करके चालान पुटअप करवा लिया जाएगा। स्पीड ट्रायल करने के लिए कोर्ट से आग्रह करेंगे और इस पर निर्णय भी जल्द से जल्द आ जाए, इसके लिए हम लोग काम करेंगे। उनके जितने अवैध ठिकाने हैं उन ठिकानों के ऊपर भी कार्यवाही की जा रही है। बैंक जो खाते हैं उसको होल्ड करने के लिए अभी तक 3 खाते होल्ड हो चुके हैं। पिछले 4 घंटे में 3 खाते होल्ड हो चुके हैं, उस पर भी कार्यवाही कर रहे हैं। एक सड़क जिसका विषय आया था, NDTV ने दिखाया था, उस 25 दिसंबर को, तो 25 दिसंबर को ही जब वो NDTV ने दिखाया तो 25 दिसंबर को ही जांच का आदेश हो गया था। 25 दिसंबर को ही उस पर जांच के आदेश हो गए थे। अब उस अकेली सड़क को नहीं, उसके द्वारा जो कांग्रेस के नेता और ठेकेदार सुरेश चंद्राकर हैं उसके द्वारा बनाए गए सभी सड़कों की जांच करेंगे, ऐसा मेरी बात PWD मिनिस्टर जी से हुई है। मैं आपसे यही कहना चाहता हूं कि सरकार ने पूरी ताकत करके और सारे विषयों पर काम किया।
2 आरोपी हैं जो रितेश चंद्राकर और उनके जो सुपरवाइजर महेंद्र रामटेके, वो उपस्थित रहा। उन्होंने वार किया और जैसा इसका साक्षी और छुपाने के लिए जो उस परिसर का जो टैंकी के ऊपर प्लास्टिंग करना, ये सब काम दिनेश चंद्राकर द्वारा की गई थे। अन्य आरोपी जो सुरेश चंद्राकर, उसका भूमिका, उसको लेकर उन्हें भी गिरफ्तार करके पुलिस द्वारा आगे कार्रवाई की जाएगी। और इस प्रकरण की गंभीरता को देखते हुए इसमें अग्रिम विवेचना के लिए एडिशनल SP मयंक गुर्जर IPS ऑफिसर है, उनके नेतृत्व में 11 सदस्य का जो SIT टीम गठित की गई थी।
The wife and in-laws of Bengaluru techie Atul Subhash, they have been granted bail by a Bengaluru court on Saturday in the abetment of suicide case against them. Atul Subhash died by suicide on 9th of December after alleging harassment by his wife and her family. Subhash's wife Nikita Singhania, her mother Nisha Singhania and brother Anurag Singhania, they had approached the Sessions Court in Bengaluru for bail in this case. They had earlier appealed to the Karnataka High Court in order to direct the Sessions Court to dispose of their bail petition. The High Court had then directed the Session Court to dispose of the petition. Time for a very short break. More on the other side. Welcome back. NDTV spoke exclusively to the IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav on the proposed data protection rules, where he said that citizens' rights are a big concern and that children will be protected. Massive fines are also proposed for data breach. Listen in.
So data localization is back. It was part of one of the initial drafts. Do you see that as one of the pet peeves of these tech giants, and how are you looking at addressing
that? It's very clearly incorporated in the law that every sector which needs to localize data will be given that facility, right?
Okay.
So if you look at the section 16, where we had incorporated in the law which was passed by the Parliament, the central government may by notification restrict the transfer of personal data by a data fiduciary for processing to such country or territory outside India as may be so notified. For example, even today the Reserve Bank of India prohibits the transfer of financial payment data to any other geography. It has to be localized. So when we drafted this act and we took it to the Parliament, we had seen the best practices in the world. Best practices are data transfer in a trusted manner where the other side is also protecting the data the way it would have been protected as per this law. There is an adequate protection system, adequate legal system by which if our citizens are harmed, they can get the justice, right? And wherever there is a sectoral requirement, their data localization becomes mandatory.
Children's safety is, in some ways being seen as very central to these draft rules. Parental consent will be verified, and they'll also be looking at digital lockers for that. But there will always be some workarounds and loopholes. Children will find ways to be on the internet. How are you looking at making it foolproof?
See, this is a big challenge that many countries are facing. So when we drafted the law, we created a structure which is pragmatic in the sense that wherever there is a digital data available relating to children, for example, school admission data, for example, health card data, for example, any bank account data, those are basically verified data points. So using that data points, using virtual tokens, using digital technology that we have in our country, can we create a seamless and simultaneously highly verifiable way of seeing whether the person's age is 18 or below, right? So using that structure and using the technological landscape that we have today, we have created in the rules a series of measures by which proper verification can be done. Many examples are given in the Rule 10 where different types of cases are written, and from our understanding and our discussions with the industry, it clearly emerges that this will evolve into a template which other countries will also follow.
Right.
Well, Prayagraj is gearing up for the Mahakumbh, a massive Hindu pilgrimage festival that will take place from the 13th of January to February 26th. This event is expected to draw millions of devotees to the city, which is considered one of the holiest sites in Hinduism. The Kumbh Mela, which includes the Mahakumbh, is a centuries-old tradition that celebrates the sacred confluence of the Ganges, Yamuna and Saraswati rivers. The festival is marked by ritual dips in the waters, processions of sadhus, and massive fairs that showcase Indian culture and commerce. The Indian Navy successfully concluded a breathtaking operational demonstration at the iconic Ramakrishna Beach in Visakhapatnam. This captivating event showcased the Indian Navy's operational excellence and outstanding efforts. Chief Minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu, he also attended this event. The demo featured thrilling displays of the maritime might of many warships, aircrafts, submarines, Marcos, etc. The grand finale of the evening included a traditional beating retreat ceremony by the ENC and the impeccable continuity drill and a mesmerizing laser and drone show that left the audience in awe. The U.S. Navy has conducted multiple strikes at the Houthi targets in Yemen. U.S. Central Command has released the video of this attack. U.S. Navy-guided missile destroyers targeted Iranian-backed Houthi command and control, weapon production and storage facilities in Yemen on the 31st of December. That's all we have for you. Keep watching NDTV.